It looks like it's got some gold gilt on there.
No trespassing.
Zoom, zoom. All right, we're going to start this video off at a house that I used to live in. It was the first house I ever bought. It was well over 20 years ago, and found some cool stuff there. After that, did some more door knocking and that, and ended up at a house of a guy that I work with, and his house was built in the early 30s, and had a good time there. Check this out. Well, I had a pretty decent signal, upper 70s, and I dug down here. I pulled up this little thing here. It looks like it's got some gold gilt on there. Maybe like a leaf on there. Now that might be some sort of locket. Almost looks like a little hinge on that side. That's a pretty cool find in the backyard here. We'll get it cleaned up and see what it looks like. See what it is. Doesn't look familiar to me. There's the back of the house right there. This used to be my old house over 20 years ago. 20 years ago. Unbelievable. Well, of course they added on to it a little bit. This cement pad right here, that used to be the garage. And there was a porch attached. And they kept a little piece of the house. That was maybe half the house at one time. It was a small house, and then they added that onto it. So they really kept it natural back here. I like that. I'm going to get this cleaned up and we'll see what it is, and then we'll keep going. Yeah, the upper 70s signal going here. You see this thing here? Yup, you guessed it. Big ass spoon. I'm sure it's maybe silver plated, but it's definitely not silver. We'll get it cleaned up, see what it looks like. Another spoon. Alright. I had a good signal here, dug down. Found an old mason jar lid with the glass inside still intact. Very good shape. That's a good find. I haven't found one with the full glass in there without it being broken. Alright, that's cool. We'll keep going. Well, I just dug up that mason jar lid right there. Had another signal here right next to it. There's another one. I hit it with the shovel. The glass is still intact though. That's cool. That's two of them. I know there used to be a fire pit like right around here because I made it. But I might have made it over where there used to be an old fire pit, but obviously it's not here anymore. There's a little tractor sitting here. But that's a cool find. That's neat. Two of them. All right, let's see if there's any more. Well, I haven't found much in the front yard. Just a penny over there, and had a pretty shallow signal here. It's a quarter. Probably one I lost. All right. Now let's keep going. Okay, here we go. I got permission from a guy I work with to metal detect his yard. His house here was built in the early 1930s, so okay, let's get going. Let's see what we can find. Well, I started along the garage here. Just got up to here and pulled out some trash a little bit and that, and had a fairly decent signal here. And I pulled up a weed penny. All right, we'll get a date off of that and see what we got. Cool, it's a good start. Well, I had a 80-81 signal here, and pretty shallow. Got myself a car. All right. Looks like a almost looks like a Porsche 944. Be my guess. Cool. Zoom zoom. Let's keep going. Okay, I had about an 80-83 signal here, and dug down a few inches. And it looks like something silver here. So I thought I better turn my camera on. So let's pull this out and see what it is. I don't know if it's a spoon handle or what, but oh, it's a little toy gun. Look at that. How cool is that? Yeah. Very cool. It's like a little cap pistol or something. Alright. That's a neat find. Well, keep moving on to the next one. Well, I had a good multiple signal here. I had to dig down a few inches in that, and I pulled out a couple of nails and I ran the pinpointer back in through there and pulled out a quarter. I like quarters. Looks like a 1965 Johnson sandwich. All right, getting close to that silver, but I'll take it. On to the next one. Well, I've been checking out the old site where the garage was. You can see the line, the blocks where it used to run back in here, and over here is where I found that 1965 quarter. And of course, being in an old garage that had a wooden floor or a gravel floor, you can find a lot of screws and nails and whatnot. And but what else do you find in a garage? What we'd normally find in a garage? A car. Of course you find a car. That thing's pretty cool looking. It's like a Hot Wheel. Alright. Doesn't look all that old. Zoom zoom. Let's keep going. Okay, I'm working along the driveway here and find just a ton of pennies along the driveway and that. Nothing old. I had a good signal here, good nickel signal, and dug down a little bit. Found a nickel. All right. 1981. Cool. Anyway, let's keep going. Well, I was kind of getting multiple signals here, and I did pull out a memorial penny out of there. Stuck the pinpointer back in and saw, I don't know if it's a spoon or what. Let's check this out. Well, I don't know what the heck that is. No, looks like the wing off of an toy airplane. Cool. Well, maybe I can find the rest of it. That'd be pretty neat. It looks kind of old. All right, cool. We'll keep searching. Well, I'm out here in the yard. I had pretty good signal. Dug up memorial, like right next to this. I'm not sure. There might be another car. Oh yeah. Got some grass growing through it already, and then cool. Look at that. Very nice. Zoom zoom. We get these cleaned up, and I'll give them to the kids that live here at the house. All right, well, let's keep moving. Moving on. Well, I have been here for a few hours. And now I'm convinced that this yard has been hit sometime years ago, maybe back in the 70s or something. I'm not sure. All I'm finding, I found a ton of pennies in that, but they're all memorials except for that one first wheat penny I found, which was a 1955. Getting down here towards the end of the street. How you doing? And had a good signal here, and actually pulled up another wheat penny. This one looks like it'll clean up really nice. All right, that's pretty cool. All right, I'm gonna give it a little longer here and get the heck out of Dodge. Well, here we are back at the wrap up. I had a great time hunting those two houses. I actually did a couple of other door knocking in that and didn't go over very well. I mean, the first guy was like, all he said was, "No trespassing." I go, okay, well, I appreciate it. No trespassing. All right, we'll see you later. Anyway, that was kind of interesting. It's all part of the fun, I guess, of door knocking. But I had a good time. Did not find a bunch of old stuff like I thought I would at both houses. But what I did find, I had a good time. Check this out. Here's what we got on the board. All right, got a couple of mason jar lids here with the glass insert fully intact, and big spoon of all spoons. It's not silver. I think it might have been silver plate at one time, but that's still a cool find. A little cap pistol, and of course a couple of grommets. Those give you a signal like you thought you struck gold. Mike's hard. I don't even know why that's out here. Anyway, little airplane wing. It's die cast, so I think it's a little older one, probably from the 60s or something. Got 3 Hot Wheels here, zoom zoom, and this little locket might have been gold plate, and there was no pictures inside it, so that's still a neat little find. I was surprised that it actually opened up in that. But that's kind of a neat little deal here. And the coins, I got a couple of wheat backs here, a 55 and a 58 Wheaties. And I got 78 memorial pennies, 3 nickels, 22 dimes, and 15 quarters. So as always, thank you for watching. BOSKY Outdoors. I had a great time. Click like if you liked it. Subscribe if you really liked it. I'd appreciate that. We'll see you next time. Have a good day. All right, we'll see you later.